Hi everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
こんにちは、Shane です。
Today we're looking at part 2 of Autumn in Tokyo. And the vocabulary words are neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
We grew up in a beautiful neighborhood.
Tower.
Tower.
You can get a great view of the city from the top of the tower.
Ooh, complex.
Complex.
This complex has restaurants, a movie theater, and a place to go ice skating.
Ooh, fun. Statue.
Statue.
George wrote a story about a statue that turns into a real woman.
Ooh, cool.
Oh.
Tasty.
Tasty.
The chicken is really tasty. You should try it.
I don't eat chicken. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, you're right. But
Okay.
maybe you can go to Tokyo.
Okay, I'll go to Tokyo. I think they have vegetarian food there,
Yeah,
right?
they have yummy, yummy vegetarian food.
Yeah, there's a lot of traditional food there if you go there. So if you don't really want to just go to only see the maple leaves turning color, you get bored of that, there's lots of stuff to do in Tokyo year round.
That's right, such as the food stands, right?
Exactly. So there's delicious food in Japan.
Tempura, sushi, sukiyaki, just to name a few.
Sounds so yummy.
Yeah.
And there's lots of really cool temples there.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Beautiful temples.
Yeah, and Tokyo has one of the oldest temple, right? In Tokyo, there's one that's really cool. You can go there and look at that.
And also there's the sky tree.
Another kind of tree, but not a real tree. It's a tower.
That's right.
Wow, and it's the tallest tower in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's really worth seeing, right?
Yeah, and they have a really big robot there you can go look at. There's
Like
so
a
many,
statue.
there's so many cool things in Tokyo.
You can eat, you can shop, you can play. So fun.
I want to go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Enjoy and learn more about Tokyo.
sayonara.
Sayonara.
Autumn in Tokyo.
Tokyo also has countless year-round draws, many of which can be found in and around the Asakusa area. Walk along Nakamise Street, which is lined with traditional snack stands, and you'll reach the Grand Sensoji Temple, the city's oldest and most beautiful temple. Visit one of the restaurants in this neighborhood to try traditional dishes like tempura, sushi, and sukiyaki.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Autumn in Tokyo, Part 2. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yesterday, in Part 1, we learned about a few of the things you might want to do in Tokyo if you visit in fall or in autumn. You can check out the wonderful foliage or also enjoy a children's festival where there'll be lots of cute little kids dressed in kimonos and suits. This also happens at the end of the year during fall. So let's look at some of the things we might find if we're inside the city, away from the parks, away from the beautiful autumn foliage.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start reading. Tokyo also has countless year-round draws, many of which can be found in and around the Asakusa area. So before we were focusing on autumn and the month of November, but this is Tokyo. Tokyo is filled with great stuff that you can see any day of the year. Yes, there are countless year-round draws or attractions in Tokyo. There are many, many of these things, or there are countless draws like these, and lucky you, many of these things can be found in and around one area, the Asakusa area. The Asakusa area, of which Mike is quite familiar.
Sure, it's a very popular tourist area over in the eastern side in Old Tokyo, not far from the river and the Tokyo Sky Tree. If you're in the Asakusa area, it says walk along Nakamise Street, which is lined with traditional snack stands, and you'll reach the Grand Sensoji Temple, the city's oldest and most beautiful temple.
Yes, this is a must-visit area filled to the rafters with cool stuff, including restaurants. Yes, visit one of the restaurants in this neighborhood to try traditional dishes like tempura, sushi, and sukiyaki. Now, here before we take a break, we have the noun neighborhood. A neighborhood is a part of a city, a small part of a city where people live together. Yes, the people that you live together with, who might live next door to you or in the building next to you, they're called your neighbors. So that part of the city where you live, that small part of the city where you live, is a neighborhood. You have a city and maybe a district, and then smaller within that district, you also have a neighborhood. It's an area in a city that's not super big. For example, we grew up in a beautiful neighborhood. Yes, that was definitely a beautiful part of the city. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文提到，11月非常适合造访东京，不但可以欣赏秋天的景色，还可以参加一些有趣的节庆。其实东京一整年啊，都有许多吸引人的事物。课文就建议我们去浅草这个地区。当你沿着这个重建式商店街走，可以看到两边有林立着许多传统小吃的摊位，还有很多小东西可以买。那走着走着，你就会来到宏伟的浅草寺，它是东京最古老又最美丽的寺庙。门口还有一个红色大灯笼，上面写着雷门，很多游客都会停在那里拍照。接着呢，你可以前往邻近的地区去它那边附近的餐厅去吃这个传统美食啊，像是天妇罗、寿司、寿喜烧等等。刚刚 Jeff 老师提到浅草和周围地区充满了餐厅以及很酷很吸引人的事物，那老师用到片语 filled to the rafters， 也可以说 packed to the rafters。那其中这个 rafter R-A-F-T-E-R， 它是指支撑屋顶的船木，用来承接木条和屋顶的这个木材。好，那么 filled to the rafters 或者是 packed to the rafters， 字面上的意思是满到屋顶的船木了，那就是用来比喻塞满、堆满或是充满。好，那么单字 neighborhood 它是名词，表示邻近区域、居住区或是社区。另外文中的 draw 在这边它是当名词，用来指有吸引力的人事物。接回到课文中。
Autumn in Tokyo.
After leaving the temple, walk for 30 minutes to get to the Tokyo Sky Tree, the world's tallest tower. At its base, there is a huge shopping, dining, and entertainment complex that features over 300 shops and restaurants.
Mike, not long ago, you mentioned the Tokyo Sky Tree. What is the Tokyo Sky Tree?
It's the world's tallest tower, as we learn in the next sentence. After leaving the temple, walk for 30 minutes to get to the Tokyo Sky Tree, the world's tallest tower. That's right, Tokyo is famous for the Tokyo Tower, which is sort of like a red and white version of the Eiffel Tower. But the Tokyo Sky Tree is a much more substantial structure, like a fat version of the CN Tower in Canada, or the Space Needle in Seattle, Washington, in America. It's very, very tall, the world's tallest tower. I did not know that. A tower, this noun is basically a tall, freestanding structure. We often think of towers as being part of a castle, and yes, back in the old days, castles had towers, often on the corner where the walls would meet. But now, when we talk about a tower, we're talking about a very, very tall building that's usually not made for people to work in. So Taipei 101, we would call that a skyscraper or a building, but a tower is a little bit different. It might just be made to go to the top of and to view the land around from a very high point. For example, it says you can get a great view of the city from the top of the tower. This is a good point. I remember being at Sensoji. The Sky Tower seems so close, but it is a 30-minute walk. It seems close because it's really big, but maybe take a metro or a subway to get there. But once you get there, there's much more to do than to just go to the top.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's a tower, so no one lives there. There might not be businesses inside, but at its base, there is tons to do. Yes, at the base of this tower, or at its base, There is a huge shopping, dining, and entertainment complex that features over 300 shops and restaurants. And here we've got the word complex, and notice that here it's being used as a noun. If you use this word as an adjective, you'd be talking about something that is complicated, something that's difficult to understand. But here we're kind of talking about a mall, a group of buildings that are put together that have different purposes. So here you can shop, you can eat, and you can go to movies and see other forms of entertainment in this complex. For example, this complex has restaurants, a movie theater, and a place to go ice skating. This complex has it all. It sounds like a super big mall. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll have more on Tokyo and autumn for you after our break.
离开浅草寺之后，接着我们要去看世界最高的东京晴空塔 （Tokyo Sky Tree）。从浅草寺走到晴空塔大约要30分钟。那么晴空塔的底层呢，是一个大型购物、用餐、娱乐的复合式建筑，里面有超过300间商店和餐厅。好，那么文中的 complex 它是指复合式建筑，那通常是具有某种特殊功能或作用的这种复合式建筑。那这个字也可以用来指综合大楼。好，那么 complex 当形容词的时候，它是念作 complex， 这时候它是用来形容复杂的，意思就跟 complicated 很相近。complicated 是拼作 complicated。好，这边还有一个单字是 tower 表示塔或是塔楼。刚刚 Mike 老师就提到几个建筑物，像 Eiffel Tower 是埃菲尔铁塔，也就是巴黎铁塔。Tokyo Tower 是东京铁塔，还有一个 CN Tower 是加拿大国家电视塔，还有一个是 Space Needle 则是西雅图的这个太空针塔。继续回到课文中。
Autumn in Tokyo.
As a break from walking, enjoy a water bus ride on the river. Hop on at Asakusa and get off at Odaiba, where you can see a giant statue of a Gundam robot in a market square and learn about state-of-the-art technology at Miraikan. Seasonal sights, cultural events, tasty eats. There's a lot that Tokyo offers in the fall. So make sure to head to the city when the weather gets a little colder and the leaves start turning dazzling colors.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we've been walking a lot throughout the course of our lesson?
In a big city like Tokyo, there will be lots of walking. Subways are a great way to get around. I've never taken a bus in Tokyo. That seems confusing. Taxis are quite expensive, so what do you do if your legs are getting tired? It says, as a break from walking, enjoy a water bus ride on the river. That's right, a water bus ride, or basically a boat, but it's kind of like a bus. You get on at one place, you get off at another, and it won't be too expensive. And you can use the river that runs through Asakusa. It says hop on at Asakusa and get off at Odaiba, where you can see a giant statue of a Gundam robot in a market square and learn about state-of-the-art technology at Miraikan. Wow, this sounds pretty cool. Lots of people love those giant robots, those Gundam robots. And here at Odaiba, you will be able to see a wonderful statue of a giant robot. Another thing you're going to have to take a picture of. What is a statue? This noun means basically a 3D piece of art, often in the shape of a person. We can make statues of people. Famous people might have a statue made of them put in front of a building. If you found a hospital or a school, they might put a statue of you in front. But other statues are a little more artistic and they're just interesting shapes. But the difference is it's not a picture like a painting or a photograph. It's a piece of art that you can actually walk around and view from different sides. In this case, it's a statue of a giant robot. For example, for this word, we could say George wrote a story about a statue that turns into a real woman.
Anyways, let's go ahead and move on here. The next sentence says, seasonal sights, cultural events, tasty eats. There's a lot that Tokyo offers in the fall. This much is for sure. Anyways, before we move on, let's talk about the adjective tasty. This is really difficult to understand. Actually, no, it's not. If something is tasty, it tastes good. It's delicious. For example, the chicken is really tasty. You should try it. It really tastes like chicken.
It's yummy.
It's super yummy.
Absolutely. So back in the article, so we wrap up with so make sure to head to the city when the weather gets a little colder and the leaves start turning dazzling colors. This is a perfect description of autumn or fall in Tokyo. It will be cool and crisp and the leaves will be turning into beautiful colors as we move towards the winter. All right, before we finish up, we have our what do you think question. The question for today is, which of the sites, festivals, or places mentioned in the article would you most like to see and why?
Well, I guess I'm boring, but I would most like to see the colors that the maple leaves turn in the autumn there in Japan. Why? Because I've always lived in tropical areas. I've never really seen autumn or fall colors. So for that reason, I would like to see the colors there in Tokyo in autumn.
Sounds like a good reason to visit. Maybe you should hop on a plane soon to catch those colors. What about you guys? What do you think? Would you like to visit Tokyo in the autumn? Have a chat about that. Safe travels if you do go this year or in the future, but we'll see you back here very soon with many more fascinating articles. Until then, take care.
Bye-bye.
走了那么多路，我们换个交通方式吧。课文建议我们可以搭乘河上的水上巴士，从浅草上船，然后在台场下船。台场那边有一个巨大的钢弹机器人雕像，我之前有去看过它的灯光秀，你当下就会很希望，要是就是里面如果有人可以操控钢弹让它移动，那就太好了。好，那么课文提到说，秋天的东京啊，有许多可以满足游客的事物，除了美食、文化活动、宜人的天气，还可以看到随着季节的景色变化，去欣赏秋叶的耀眼色彩。下次同学们如果有计划到东京旅游，不妨选择这个季节吧。最后来看两个单字 ，statue 表示雕像或是雕塑，那么 tasty 它是形容美味的、可口的。那补充单字 dazzling 可以用来形容光彩夺目的或是耀眼的，也可以形容光线是刺眼的。好，另外特别注意文中的 eats 它是当名词哦，这是口语用法，用来指食物。好了，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍3个文法重点。第一个是 many of which 的用法，第二个是 hop on 或是 hop off， 第三个是 state of the art。首先，我们来学习 many of which 的用法。关系代名词 which 前面可以加上量词，像是 some、many、most、all 等等，或是加上数字、百分比、最高级等等，并以非限定用法来补述说明先行词。那它的用法是量词或是数字或是百分比或是最高级或是叙述等等，加上 of which。举例来说 many of which 表示先行词其中许多怎么样， one of which 表示先行词的其中一个， the oldest of which 表示先行词当中最年长的， the first of which 表示先行词当中第一个。例如 They found a bag of marbles, many of which are extremely rare. 他们发现一袋弹珠，其中有许多是非常罕见的。接下来，我们来学习 hop on 或是 hop off。Hop on 表示跳上或是快速的跳上某种交通工具，跟 get on 意思相同。 Hop off 表示跳下或是离开某种交通工具，跟 get off 意思相同。例如 To cruise around the city, you can hop on a bus or take the MRT. 要游览这个城市，你可以搭公车或是搭捷运。另外，以 get off 表示下车时，后面可以接 at 加上地方来表达在某处下车。例如 Should we get off at the next stop? 我们应该在下一站下车吗？最后，我们来学习 state of the art。片语 state of the art 是指某项科技的目前进步水准，加上连字号变成形容词 state of the art 就表示使用最先进技术的或者是先进的，可以用来形容品质、材质或是技术等等。例如 The gym has state-of-the-art equipment. 那间健身房有最先进的器材。以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time. Bye.
表达同理心的3个实用句型。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
安慰一个人的时候，不能只是敷衍了事，这样会被人家看透透。你要么就安慰到人家的心坎里。
好，所以今天教大家呢，有关于表达同理心的3个实用句型，怎么说？
很重要哦。
1 You holding up okay? 2 You are a great. 3 We will figure out what we could do.
第一句
You holding up okay? 你还 hold 得住吧？
你还行
对
吧？
对对 ，hold up 的意思是
Hold up
支撑。对，你还 hold 得住吗
Hold up
Are you holding up okay? 好，这个口语直述句就是你还撑得下去吗？还 OK 吧 ？You holding up okay?
这一听到就会哭
就会马上 hold 不住，喷泪这样。
满腹委屈。
那
你还有没有？
他喷泪喷完之后，我们要安慰他。
是，
好，你是一个非常好的点啊。You are a great，
爸爸爸。
对，很称职的什么的。比如说，你朋友很喜欢写作，但是再怎么投稿都没有人理他啊，不得志啊，所以你就可以安慰他说 ，You are a great writer. You are a great writer, and you just need to keep writing and trying.
哇，就这样一直写下去了。
对对对，你就写到天荒地老，
海枯石烂。
对，总会有人看到的。
这样也好可怜。
对对
还有没有？
还有，如果当老师的人就
很容易心灰意冷，
自己
被学
哭了起来
生气到不行，怎么办？
对，当老师的人遇到挫折，这个时候就要说 You are a great teacher.
Yes.
The kids just don't understand yet. 你是一个很棒的老师哦，这些死小孩还是只是还不懂事而已。
他们什么时候会懂事？
对，他们20年后，
这就听起来也蛮诚恳的啦，
对对对
还不错，对不对？
对
OK， 那还有没有？
那还有就是你要让对方觉得说你是站在同一条船上，对不对？
是的，
你就可以跟他说 We will figure out what we could do.
好 We will figure out what we could do.
它的意思就是我们会一起想出来 We will figure out. 想出什么嘞 What we could do. 我们可以做什么事情来我们一起来看看怎么办这样。
感觉真的
对，就不是只有你的事，
就不是孤军奋斗，
而是我们的事情。
我们呢？
对 We will figure out what we could do.
那你真的会帮我忙吗？
再说，看一下今天的 live action. What? You okay?
It's the 10th time I got rejected from job interviews this month.
You holding up okay?
No, I am not.
Come on, you are a great teacher. They just don't understand yet.
I will keep on trying.
That's right. And we will figure out what we could do.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Thank you.